Resistance now is going to be 5509. So if we start to break back above that, then we're going to um, have to look at an alternate plan.
All right, so 55 and 9. So you're saying the daily pivot is kind of the make break line there. Or
Well, I'm looking at where the moving averages cluster together and that high-low activator,
yeah,
which is at 5508. So I'll say a point over, and that would mean that this drop that we're having into the 60-minute, into the 4-hour pivot
um,
is a successful support point. It doesn't look like it's going to be because we're the indicators, the momentum is hooked downward.
yes,
So it looks like we have a decent shot at getting into that 154, 154, 20 to 17 area.
yes.
And that's really, really where I would like to put the trade on, because that's going to be the point where we'll know quickly if we're really made a boo boo.
All right, so we're saying 54.18. We want an alert, and we're looking to buy there.
Yeah, I'm watching. I have it up on my main screen now,
Okay. All
and
right,
I'm
I
going to
put
leave
in an
it up.
alert just in case we don't notice, and
Yeah, that's
we'll
fine.
we'll
But
keep an eye on
I'm
it.
watching that. I'm really interested in this bond. I'm really interested in it because I think the correlation with the market is back. Because if you were watching last night, I don't know if anybody was watching.
Oh yeah.
But when we dropped, that bond spiked a freaking dollar, like pew.
Yes.
So that means that they're not using the gold so much; they're using the bond.
Yeah, I think so. That's definitely been the speculation on all the trade rag magazines. Is anytime China gets under pressure, the thought is that they've accumulated billions of dollars of treasuries. So anytime they're under pressure, they dump bonds to try and pay for it.
Yeah, I like the bonds. I mean, I don't know that I'll do. See, the thing is, one of the things, the caveat on the bond, and this is where I think that a second part to the trade could come in, is
Mm-hmm.
that it's bullish on the daily, but it is getting to the point where it's getting short term overextended just with all this back and forth.
Yeah, it's high in its if you want to say it's moving up in a bullish channel, but it's high in the channel, or at least in the
Right. So what
midpoint.
I'm thinking is that if we can get into the mid 156s, say even 157, that we would have the opportunity to sell a call against our long,
Mm-hmm.
and then just set a stop on the tighten up the stop on the long, and then just kind of prepare for at least a 2 or 3 day reversal lower, because I'm looking at it with the market, and basically I see the bond going up in the longer term and the market coming down, but
Yes.
the market's getting oversold and the bonds are getting overbought, and so they're going to need to kind of switch gear to get in line with their weekly momentums.
Uh huh.
So you're going to get tradable bounces both ways. So I'm thinking that we could probably, rather than short the bond, because the bond is, trending up, that we could sell a call against a long and try to make a little bit of coin that way.
Okay, so let's say we get our fantasy entry at 18,
Mm-hmm.
then as soon as it looks like we're making a little bit of turn, you're saying like lay off like a 56 or 56 half call to
Oh no, I'm saying let's lay off when we get up there. Hold on, what? I would no. I would. My idea would be to look. I don't know however you're going to play the bond, but you've got to make sure that on the bond you have one that you are not touching, one of something. And when we start to get up in the 56 area or the mid 56s, I would look to lay off like a 58
oh, okay.
call, because by then the call that the 58 is going to have a juicy premium.
Yes.
And I like the 58 because just in case I'm wrong about 57, we're going to give ourselves a dollar more of opportunity. plus whatever premium we take in. You know, you get what I'm saying?
I do. I
Yeah,
understand
and then
completely.
we can lay off the long and blah blah blah. You know, but there's I just being a greedy bitch is basically what I'm doing.
Where's your stop on the entry here?
Well, I need to see like how far we get down,
Uh huh.
but I got to be honest with you, it's not going to be big.
Well,
I'd rather take two or three small stop outs
right.
than one really big one.
Well, the ATR in the bonds right now is a 1.6 handles. So you are talking about a $1,600 daily bar every day. So they if you're wrong, you would be real wrong. So I'm with you that let us try and either buy into momentum or be very quick to scalp out. That one spooks me a little bit because these dollar. I mean, that was a dollar bar last night. You're just like, oh, here you go. There's $800 stop out. Just gonna come in one friggin' bar and get you. That's been happening a lot lately in the bonds.
No, I know.
All right. Well, we'll definitely keep an eye on this, and we'll look to buy somewhere in there and hopefully lay some off. I mean, even if we're using like a 9 tick stop, if it goes back up to 56, I mean, you're talking about a 5 to 1 risk reward. That's pretty sexy. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I agree. You know, that's why I'm saying if we can get it to where we're risking only a few ticks to make a few points, I'm a happy girl.
Yeah, I mean that you get a handle on the bonds. That's a payday.
Yeah, I mean, and I want two handles. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing is we're talking about catching a handle and then laying off a call for probably another handle worth of lock-in
Exactly.
profit.
So then you have, so say you got a handle worth of profit, then your stop on your long can be, you know, half a handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You just trail that thing up until they get you. It definitely seems like the breakout is possible, but we'll keep an eye on this pullback and see how far it goes. It doesn't look like it's got a lot of teeth yet, but the day is young.